who puts his business before God is sinning. It makes God angry. You may never have thought about that, but many of you put your business and your school before God. God is second place. When he invites you, you are already invited. When he comes to call you for his supper or to do something for him, you give him all sorts of reasons in your head and your mind. You tell him, I've got my 5 yoke of oxen. There are others who say, I bought a piece of land. You got your property and the things you are acquiring in this life, the properties, your land, your houses, your things that you are acquiring, and you say to him, I cannot do what you want me to do because I have got things that I'm doing in my life. That is a sin. And there are others who put their family. This one said, I've married a wife. People who put their families, they put their wives, their children, and say, my family life will be disturbed by this thing you are talking about, this church work and this and that. It's bringing me marital problems. I cannot come because I have to be with my wife. That one too is a sin, because you have rejected the will of God for your life. In place of the will of God, you are talking about your business, you are talking about your land, you are talking about other things that you have, you are talking about your wife. Who gave you your wife? You are talking about your children. Who gave you your child? Come on now. You may not be an adulterer, you may not be an extortioner, you may not be a thief, but you have rejected the will of God. And as far as God is concerned, he is angry with you and he will deal with you. He said, none of those that I have invited will taste of my supper. Because sin is the transgression of the law of God. It's not your definition of sin. It's God's law. If you break it, you are living in sin. And that is why an extortioner can come to church. In fact, if you read on, Jesus said at a point, he said, sinners, prostitutes are entering the kingdom faster than they are coming faster. Because such people are very conscious of the fact that they are doing evil. But we in the church, we are not conscious of our evil, because our evil is in different